Hi, Suzanne Stoddart here, and today I want to review True Mailer by Amit Gaikwad and Anirudh Baavra. I want to take a quick peek at the sales page, and then I want to take you inside the software to see what you're getting, okay? Then I'll show you all the upsells you can expect, the pros and cons that I discovered, and then give you my personal recommendation based on the years that I've performed email marketing. So please stay with me, okay? Because I want to compare this to my own autoresponder, as well as share a few scary facts that you need to know before deciding if you want to purchase this email software. And are you struggling to make money online? An email service is definitely an important asset to have when you're trying to make affiliate commissions, but building your business is the first step. So let me help you build your own successful business. If you click on my link below and fill out this quick little form, click consent and the big red button, you'll be taken to some free training where you'll learn how to build a foundation to your $100 per day affiliate business in just 7 days or less. My mentor, Philip, will answer these 5 key questions that every new marketer asks and needs to know. The reality of making $100 a day, how long it takes to make that kind of money, the get-rich-quick secrets, the secret to affiliate success, and the true reason you're failing without even knowing it. So I encourage you to sign up for this today, okay? It could be the answer that you're looking for. Okay, so let's look at the True Mailer sales page. Now they say that this is the world's first inbuilt turbo SMTP autoresponder to send limitless emails to limitless subscribers for limitless profits. It does go on to tell you some of the things that they're offering if you decide to purchase this software. Now keep in mind that this is a typical shiny object sales page, okay? Because what they're doing is they're pressing all of your emotional buttons. They're trying to make you believe that the reputable services out there are costing you too much money, giving you too many problems, and trying to convince you that their product is a solution to all these problems. Now, I won't go through this entire page because it is fairly long, but just know that it is very hyped up, and what I discovered is that there are some lies here as well, okay? They are trying to make their service look very good in compared to other reputable services. And when they say things like the user interface is easy compared to these other ones, well, I personally use GetResponse, and it is not difficult to use. Dedicated support, well, this again is an outright lie. My goodness, I can talk to them in the chat and get answers to my questions immediately. There are no hidden fees. There is ample video training. So when you see charts like this, don't necessarily believe everything you read. So let's go inside the software so I can show you what you're getting. When you first purchase True Mailer, you will be sent a page like this with a quick little video to watch, and you have to register for your account here and confirm your email address. And after that's done, you can access your dashboard. Now, there's no training right inside here. You have to go back to this page that you got, and the training videos are right here. The agency training is for an upsell. The quick start is pretty useless in my opinion. And these are the text and video training tutorials here. And they are quite vague. In fact, the one here on domain verification was so basic that unless you have some experience creating a subdomain and using Cloudflare to set it up, a beginner, unfortunately, is going to be totally lost here. And when you do watch some of these videos, you're going to notice that they're from a product called MailerKit. Now, this is an older product that they launched a year ago in November 2021, and it can no longer be accessed via that name. So I'm pretty sure that this is the same product with a few added additions. So inside the software, this is your dashboard, and I have been testing it, so it's showing a few statistics here, nothing really exciting. So the first thing you'd want to do after you've watched the training is import a list if you have one. So if you create on Audience and then List and click on Create List, you would have to fill out this entire form, click Save, and just so I can show you what I've already done, I filled out that form to set up a list. And when you click on Subscribers and Import, they actually had a sample list with 4 fake emails on it for me to test the software. And that went fairly smoothly. Now, after you've uploaded any email lists that you may have, you're going to want to create a campaign. Now, you can choose 2 different types of emails here. One is regular, one is plain text. So let's choose the regular. Choose the list that you uploaded. Click Save Now. You again have to fill out this list with your email. And now you can choose from some of their templates. So you can create from an existing template or upload one that you may already have. So we click Start, and these are the different layouts that they offer. So these are your basic layouts. There is a featured layout here, which is like a news digest. There are no theme ones here. This would be if you uploaded your own. There are 3 choices. If you have an e-commerce store, there are a section for your own templates, and I'll show you how I got this before, or of course uploading anything you may have already on your computer. So let's say we choose a 1-column layout and then click on Email Builder Pro. Now I would have thought that this came if you bought the first upsell with Pro, but I didn't buy that and I was still able to access this. So this is the basic template here. And you can add different widgets if you want. Okay, they have a variety of them here that you can choose from. You can add tags, and you can decide if you want to change the font, the background color, padding around your email, that type of thing. And when you've created it and you're happy with it, you just click Save and Close, and your email will show here. You then click Next, and this is where you can decide if you want to send it now or if you want to schedule it for some time later on. This would be used primarily to send out welcome emails or singular broadcasts. The next section is automations. And this is something that I use a lot in my own autoresponder. An automation is when you want to set up a variety of emails and have them go out at specific times over, let's say, 5 days, 10 days, however long your campaign is running. I created a sample one here to show you, and this is what it looks like. Now, to start any automation, you need to have an opt-in form to gain your new subscribers. So that's what you need to do first. So if we go into Audience, Lists, and I click on my list here that I imported. And then right here under Forms and Pages, here is the basic sign-up form that you can create. And you would embed this on your website or landing page, wherever it is that you need your opt-in form. And it looks just like this. It's very basic, nothing fancy whatsoever. Now, just to show you the difference, when I go inside my GetResponse account and click on Tools, you'll see here a section called Forms and Pop-ups. And this is what they look like. And they are absolutely gorgeous, okay? They have a lot more detail. You can certainly edit them as much as you want. So I must say that though this would work just fine, it is fairly simple. But once you have your opt-in form created, let's go back into my sample automation. So that's what would start your automation. And then by clicking on the plus sign, you have 4 different elements that you can add to create your automation. So there isn't a big variety here at all. But your next element would be sending out your email, followed by a condition such as, yes, they opened it. So then you might want to add a 1-day delay before sending the next email. And no, if they didn't open it, then you'd probably want to send a resend of this first email, and so on and so forth. And as you can see, there are going to be 2 legs to this automation that I can't join up. Okay, it'll remain as 2 different legs. In my own GetResponse account, when I want to set up an automation, I would start it the same way where they're subscribed to a certain list. I do add tags so I can segment. And then I send them a message. If that newsletter was opened or any link clicked, I would then put in the wait element, send more messages, and so on down the line. If they didn't open it, I would send the resend, but notice that I can link back to the same leg and not have multiple legs in my automation. And also, look at the variety of elements that I can add that can do a lot more than what this can do because you only have 4 options. Now, I'm not saying that this can't work. It can. It's just much more limited, that's all. Another thing I wanted to show you was, again, inside the audience, was the segmentation. Segmenting your lists is very important if you offer different products, different services, and you want to separate your list according to their wants and needs. So if you want to create a segment inside TrueMailer, you create them by adding conditions. And again, unfortunately, this is quite limited. Okay, so they don't offer a variety of conditions, whereas when you look inside GetResponse, give you many options. You can go by contact actions, for instance, and you can add any type of condition that you want, such as the last open date. Was it after, let's say, November 1st? And you'd apply that, and it would find how many subscribers in that list meet that condition. And you can continue adding condition after condition to fine-tune what it is that you're looking for. And then you can save that as a segment. But as you can see, inside TrueMailer, there just aren't options like that. They have a few conditions that you can add, but it's certainly limited compared to other autoresponders. Next down here are your templates. And what I did is I found one right here. And then when you click on Actions, you can click Copy. You can give it a name, and I had called it Business. We'll call this one Affiliate Marketing. And when you go back to My Templates, that's how you save your templates. Now, I was a little disappointed here when it came to editing your template. If you click here, all you can do really is edit the sections that are already here. There are no blocks that you can add to this. And if you wanted to delete a section, you would have to go through each one individually. So it would be very time consuming. And unless there is a box around it, you can't delete that particular title. So the ability to edit your templates is quite limited. Next down here is sending, and this is explained quite briefly at the beginning of your training videos. You would need to set up your sending authority, which means you have to verify your own email, and set up a sending domain, which is a subdomain that you would have to purchase somewhere if you don't already have a website, and then work through Cloudflare to set it up. So like I said, it's very confusing for beginners because the training video is pretty basic. Next down here is your integration. And this is where you would integrate your website into this system. So this is where you would enter your domain name and get the code. And then once everything's integrated, you'll see it here. And then there's Campaign API. And this would be the API codes to this software that you would integrate with other third-party products. Okay, let's take a quick look at the upsells. The front-end product for TrueMailer costs $19. The first upsell is the Pro version for $37. Then there is a Max version, a Swipes Builder, these would be email swipes, a Link Manager, an agency license, a reseller license, or a white label license, which allows you to rename it and brand it as your own and sell it for 100% profits. Now, please be very careful when you go through these. The sales pages are, again, very convincing. I highly recommend you test out the main product first to see if you like it, because if you come back to this initial page that you got emailed to you, you can access all the upsells here, so they'll always be available to you. So what are the pros and cons of this product? Well, the pros are that the software does work. I've tested the features and it is working as promised. Another pro is it has many email templates. As I showed you inside, it has many templates in different niches and holiday themes. So there is something there that you might be able to find that will suit your business. Another pro is the no monthly fees. I suppose this is what's attractive to beginner marketers with limited funds. But these are the cons. One-time cost softwares can be dangerous. Because there are no monthly fees going to the vendors, how are they paying for the updates and maintenance to the software? If they someday decided that they can't afford the upkeep due to lack of future sales, they could simply take it down and you'd lose all your subscribers, your automations, everything. Another con is the limited training. There's nowhere near enough training to help a beginner set up their account. And this is what differs from the bigger, reputable services. Even though they claim that there is no step-by-step training with other companies, you can see here inside GetResponse that they have so much training, it's unbelievable. And to top that all off, they have live chat 24/7 right here on the platform. You can start a chat. I think the most I've ever waited was about 30 seconds, and someone starts to help you immediately with whatever issue you have. Another con is you don't know who's using this service. There's no way to know the reputation of other users and if they're spamming or misusing this service. And if they do, it hurts the deliverability of the entire service. What that means is that your emails may be hitting the spam box in most cases. Google can decide if this software is reliable or not. And because it's not one of the major services that have proven themselves over time, they can very well consider all your emails to be spam and won't end up getting read by anybody. Unfortunately, services like this are often used by dishonest marketers who are sending out thousands and thousands of emails at once, and often to email addresses that have not given them permission. So my recommendation is to be very careful if you decide to purchase TrueMailer. Now, I'm not promoting this product for just the reasons I stated. It seems to be okay for the moment, but until I've tested it over a 6 to 12 month cycle, I don't feel comfortable promoting it to you. So thanks so much for watching my video today. If you liked it, would you please subscribe to my channel? And remember to click my link below if you want step-by-step and click-by-click training to build your $100 per day business. If you have any questions or comments about this software, please leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers.